How
Yeah,
many times have we seen if a couple of us don't work, the city stands still?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Do you know what I mean? And it's not a disrespect to no one to say anything like that, but I would say there's three integral people in this city, and if two of those people are not working,
Mhm.
the city doesn't work.
Ain't nobody else
You
working
know
for
what's crazy?
real.
There's so many examples I could pull from it, but my favorite example to kind of use is like, you guys know Born to Crime by Trevor Noah, that book?
Nah, I haven't
No.
heard it.
So it's kind of about like his journey from like coming out of the slums of South Africa to being the comedian he is today. But
Yeah.
there was a quote in that book that always stuck with me where it was, in America, the dream was always to get famous, get rich, and get out the hood.
Mhm.
In South Africa, the dream was to get all that and give back to your neighborhood.
Mm.
And so many times I hear with Calgary, it's just, and I hear from everybody, oh, there's nothing to do in Calgary, Calgary shit, this, that, and the third. And in my head, I can think of so many things. I hear people talking down on how Calgary rappers are, but I see so much potential.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also in the fact that, and I've said this so many times in my music, like two people, all this, but you complain about the place with the most potential. You could add to it or improve it, but instead you choose to complain. Or you choose to move away to a
Mhm.
city that actually has built itself up.
We've spoken on that before, man. So many
Yeah.
people want to claim, once they get a little motion, they say, "I'm moving to Toronto,"
Hmm.
and then they start claiming, "Oh yeah, I'm from Toronto. Or I'm from Vancouver," and it's like, bro, you're not.
Yeah.
You're really not. But I definitely hear what you're saying, bro.
Hmm.
The only thing is this: it's like everybody is so concerned with you're right, making it out,
Hmm.
making it out of this position. "Ah, I'm gonna make it out," but it's like
There's nothing to make out, bro.
not
unless you lay
not
down the
even
groundwork.
aside from that though. This is the thing, dog. It's like if you look at individuals
Mm.
from other regions that have actually made serious moves,
Yeah.
they're concerned with creating some fly shit where they're at.
Yeah.
Bro, people
Exactly.
in New York,
Start
they're concerned with doing some fly shit in New York.
because
People
they
in
start where
Atlanta,
they are,
they're
bro,
concerned
and
with
they
doing
branch
fly shit
out.
in
That's
Atlanta.
real.
Cali, they're concerned with doing fly shit in Cali. The UK, they're concerned with doing fly shit where they're at. They're not concerned with what the fuck else is going on
But
other
that's the
places.
again, bro. Because I've heard little stories here and there.
Mm.
Do you think Calgary learn to be wavy or they learn it on the internet? Do you understand what I mean by that? Do you understand what I mean by that?
that's a multi-layered question.
Bro, this is the thing. I think that a lot of people saw a culture that was gaining steam and gaining momentum,
Mm.
and were like, how can I associate with that? And how
On the
can I
internet.
Yeah.
exactly,
Okay. So
exactly.
so if you're from Calgary yourself,
Mm.
what is the Calgary
Culture.
what's the Calgary culture for hip hop music? Because that's what I'm trying to say. Where did you get your wave from? Was it in you already, or did you learn your wave on the internet?
You know the thing about it, I feel like everything is learned from something, right? So I feel like I believe I'm a firm believer that
That's
everything
cap.
I
It definitely is learned from something.
I'm a firm believer that everything can be recreated, but nothing is new under the sun.
Cause bro, Jason, peep game.
Sorry,
Where
yeah, you're right.
you
You're
guys
right.
started, and y'all in the UK,
Yeah.
you probably started looking up to American rappers first. And then there were individuals that took it further, and then y'all started to watch them
No, you're
that were
correct in some way.
Mm.
We were looking up to Jamaican artists first.
okay.
Grime
But
is
again, it's
derived
still
from
from
them.
somewhere
Yeah,
else.
no, and
It's
that's why
still
I
from
said
somewhere else.
yeah, I give that, yeah.
Mhm.
Because we looked up, that's why Clashing and Grime, stage artists, they were
Mhm.
doing that in Jamaica with Sting
Yeah.
and all of that. So that's the culture that we kind of learned from. So I get that, yeah, I hear that.
Everything, one thing gives birth to another thing. Nothing ever dies. Everything is just reincarnated, basically.
Yeah.
Energy can't be destroyed. It's just
It just transmutes.
exactly. Yeah.
So I feel like for instance, for me, I grew from a lot of cultures and just a lot of influences. I know on my dad's side, there was a lot of grimy stuff that I took a little bit of influence from, but I grew up mostly on my mom's side. So I grew up on the hard work and all that. That's what I talk a lot about in my music. Like a lot of people ain't heard that. That's just because I ain't released too much. But there's a lot of talks about like healthy living and stuff
Yeah.
like that because that's the influence I grew up under. My mom's Jamaican. My mom grew up under the almost a Rastafarian type of diet.
Eating
Yeah.
dumplings and Edos and all
A,
that.
a type of herbal
Yeah.
remedy on soup.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, then.
I've learned. I took influence from like, if we're talking rappers, I took influences from people like Smino to Goldlink. Those are the first people I really started to try to rap like, aside from like Lil Wayne. My first two rap CDs I ever listened to was the Carter 3 by Lil Wayne and B.O.B.'s Airplanes.
Okay.
Crazy. Nah, not many people would say B.O.B. But
Yeah,
Nah,
I ain't
but
gonna
that's
hold
the-
you. B.O.B. can rap.
B.O.B.
bro.
could-
B.O.B. can rap.
Back then, there was a
Back
few rappers that were doing things. Now I can list. That's why their songs have longevity.
exactly.
Bro, I was at work the other day listening to Kick Push.
Mhm.
That's
Classic.
a classic, bro.
Classic.
The beat,
Saying.
everything about it is
Yeah.
nice, bro.
Exactly.
I can't listen to none of this new music now.
I
can
definitely can.
listen to new music, but
What?
Nah,
a
bro.
large percentage of it doesn't have staying power. I will
Yeah,
say that.
bro.
Yeah. I definitely say music nowadays is made for a moment, not for moments. You know what I'm saying? It's not for not to carry on through a long time, but just to push you through a fun time.
I feel I think that happened and ended 2014, 2015. After Good Kid and then J. Cole dropped
Forest Hills. Forest Hills.
Born Sinner. You talking Born Sinner?
just when Born Sinner came,
Yeah.
is when the decline started to happen.
You think so?
Really?
People stopped remembering music as much.
I don't believe that.
Because that was around the time Pimp a Butterfly and everything, yeah?
Yeah.
It was 2015. Yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
Mhm.
That's what I mean. Then, think about it. Name me 5 projects from other people, main artists,
Okay.
that have staying power. Their albums.
Was nothing was the same released after?
Nothing was the same as 2013.
That was
2013.
2013. That's 2013.
Beforehand,
Yep.
Yeah,
I say okay. What were albums? For Your Eyes Only still has like really good.
that's cool. But I mean, apart from the so-called big three.
Okay,
we
apart from the
talking other
so-called big
artists.
three.
Yeah. What
Let me
had
think
staying
about
power?
I mean, a lot of people put Travis Scott up there.
I'm gonna be real. People kind of sleep on that. Travis Scott did have a lot of staying power. I feel like every Kendrick album is still revered.
No, it's
That's
big,
big
three.
three.
So that's
three.
big.
Put
So
that
that's
to the
big three.
side.
Yeah, that's out the way.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
Um,
Freddie Gibbs has a lot of staying power, bro.
I feel
These
Freddie
guys-
Gibbs has
Nah,
a
you
lot of
know-
staying power,
You
bro.
know what? I was thinking, but I'm like, Freddie Gibbs didn't really like go too crazy off rip. That's why I wasn't thinking about it.
This
Like
is
the
thing,
only
bro.
like the only album I really know that I can name from him would be Bandana and then Soul for Sale. Soul Not For Sale.
so separate.
Soul Separately. Sorry.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. It's because I ain't gonna hold you, niggas is late to the party, bro. Because
Yeah.
like this is the thing. Certain artists don't have the same major label push, but that doesn't mean they're not releasing quality music. However, it's almost like underground to a certain extent. Because what's pushed to the forefront is the motherfucking Sexy Reds that Jason loves and all
bro.
that type of
You
shit.
know what I fuck with
Like
Sexy Red, bro?
everybody, no, don't even tell
No,
him.
no,
that.
no,
we
Everybody's
gonna get
tryna hear
into
that.
it.
No, do you know why I
let's
fuck
get
with? You know
into
why I
it.
fuck with Sexy Red?
Why are you
yeah?
from Sexy Red, bro?
It's
He's
because
delusional.
no. It's because
Hmm?
I just feel I don't know her.
Yeah.
I just feel like she's being herself.
I'm gonna be so real with you. I just like that ratchet shit.
Yeah, I just feel like she's being, bro, when you look at her old pictures and you look at how she was in high school
Yeah.
and all of that, brother, it's still the same.
Not real.
She's still the same.
Not
It's just
real.
hood
Let's
with
be,
money.
hey, and I'm gonna be so real with you, bro. Like I'm so tired, and y'all can get on me for this if y'all want. I'm so tired of niggas talking about all
Yo.
female rappers who was talking about they put nigga if it's entertaining and that shit hits. I don't care. Call me whatever you
Well,
want.
no, Prophet's gonna now hit you with the.
Listen, okay,
You don't
okay.
even
I'll
know
give-
what I'm gonna hit you with. bro.
Listen,
You have
listen.
no idea what I'm gonna hit you with.
listen. I'll give another example of a different female rapper, Flo Milli.
Okay.
Y'all
I
can't
know
act.
Flo Milli, yeah.
Flo Milli, of course, she talks about the same shit, but y'all can't act like she don't be hard as hell when she be rapping.
Mhm.
She's tough, and she has.
But this is the thing. Talk about what you want to talk about,
Yeah,
but do it with skill.
I believe that, right? But
There's no skill with what Sexy Red is doing, bro.
But here's the thing.
There's
she-
I'd
she's-
take Lotto over Sexy Red.
Yeah, but Lotto
Okay,
can rap.
I could go.
She
I could
can
go.
rap though.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
but
bro.
I'll say this though. Sexy Red serves a purpose. You know who Sexy Red reminds?
tell you- I'ma
you know
tell
who
you
Sexy
exactly
Red
what her
reminds
purpose
me?
is.
Okay, you know who Sexy Red reminds me of? She reminds me of a less skilled version of Trina.
Not even close. Trina's more comparable to Lotto if we gonna
Bro,
keep
Trina
Lotto?
can rap. You're taking a piss.
I'm saying I said a
you
less
sound
skilled. I said a
crazy.
less
Oh, okay,
skilled.
okay.
I said a less skilled version of Trina.
That's Lotto, bro. That's like Trina is like the forefather to the Megan Thee Stallions and the Lottos and all that type of stuff, bro. Like foremother, whatever we gonna say. You know?
type. So who would y'all say Sexy Red? If y'all could compare her to an older rapper, would y'all say like a
Lil
Gangsta
B.
Boo?
Lil B.
Lil B. Okay, Lil B's the GOAT. Lil B's the GOAT.
He's
Stop
not
it.
the GOAT.
Lil B is the
Done. You just say, everyone, don't do this live. Fuck this. We're not gonna lie no more. We're not doing this anymore. Lil B was not good.
Exactly.
He wasn't. I don't know what this whole hype was. I was in the UK. Oh, the Bass God.
Hey.
I'm like, wait, what is it? What does he do?
Bass God bless the Bass God.
The brother was on a cypher with Kendrick.
That shit was
Yeah.
With his pants down here, bro.
Yes. What other rapper you know was doing that shit?
Do you see this next generation?
Bro, you allow this shit, bro, because this is the thing. All the old heads talk about this generation, but the old heads didn't do shit to preserve what they claim they want to see.
Don't act like who was that
putting out work?
Who was that one nigga that y'all had? Shock G? Who was the nigga that made the Humpty Dumpty dance?
That's Shock G. That's definitely
Shock G, bro. Y'all had that nigga. Like,
Don't
come
say
on.
y'all. That's before my time. Don't say y'all. That's not
Y'all had MC Hammer. Y'all had Vanilla.
MC Hammer was a gangster.
What?
MC Hammer. And when MC Hammer actually tried to act gangster, that nigga looked like a fool. When he was making gospel music,
See, this is okay.
when he was better when it was the you can't test it.
Hell yeah. No, but this is the thing.
And the praying music and the Addams Family song. That's when he was at his prom.
That's hilarious, man. But I will say this, bro. Two things.
Yeah.
Someone like a Sexy Red, that is purely for the purpose of increasing the debauchery within the black community, bro. And you know that's a fucking fact.
I was waiting
bro.
for Prophet to say this. I knew because he said it before. I get it. I understand. Don't get me
understand that. I
wrong,
can
Prophet. I'll
understand
say
that
this to
too.
you.
I can understand
I
that too.
understand that. I understand when people are talking about that. But sometimes in this world, you have to lighten up.
That's light to you?
No, what I mean by lighten up, I mean, brother, we know. We know what. All right, let me drop all that. We know what Sexy Red's here for.
Yeah.
We know what she's here for. I know her music's
That's a
trash.
psyop.
I know she's not
Y'all
lyrical.
know what a psyop is, right?
Wait. I know she's not lyrical. Even after she had her baby and all of this sort of stuff and she was just acting ratchet, I get it. I get what she's doing. Every person she goes to, she's bending over, holding cash. I get her. I get what you're doing. It's the same way when 6ix9ine first came out. Yeah? Before the snitching thing.
That bullshit too.
I didn't like
I bet you was knocking gum out.
Wait. I didn't like 6ix9ine's music. I just like the fact that he was like, fuck everyone, come and test me. It was
Test
just
my gangster
yeah,
world
in my
tour.
mind, I'm like, you're making me feel like this is real.
Look what happened when someone tested his gangster.
Yeah, but he was a pussy though. We found out after. Do you understand what I mean?
We found out
We
after.
knew that way
Niggas
before.
knew, bro.
But,
He was a gimmick.
No. We didn't, you know.
He was a gimmick.
Yeah, we knew it was a gimmick, but I enjoyed the
it was a moment in time.
That's what I'm trying to say. I understand Sexy Red, what she's doing. I understand what it makes black women look like. To when she's on stage at a country show and she's bending over twerking to country songs and whatever, all of those country fans are gonna look at her and think that's what black women are. I get it. I understand.
And at the same time, it's not even about what other people think because again, we as quote unquote black people, and I say quote unquote because we're not black if we're gonna keep it a bean, bro. Like black is a corporate designation if we're gonna take it there. But aside from all that,
can I just say really quickly before I forget? Who made that designation as well?
That's a whole nother conversation.
I know.
Damn.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Into that.
We're not gonna do that. But we can. Well, we're not going to.
You know,
Not yet.
side note, I remember watching a damn meme video. This dude said race doesn't exist. We're all just different colors of wheat.
I mean, race does exist though, because race in and of it's the concept of race pertains to your seed line, therefore your tribal lineage. So race does exist. But aside from
another
all that,
episode,
another episode. I know, I get it.
Yeah,
It's
we
time
can
for another day.
right
But
now.
it's not about other demographics' perception of us. It's about our perception of ourselves, bro. That's what needs to be considered.
Do you know it's okay? This is gonna sound weird saying it as well, but I would prefer to see Sexy Red than I would prefer to see a bunch of black guys fighting each other.
I can agree that. I can agree that.
Does that make sense?
So the fact
I'm
that
not
those
saying-
are the options that are available to us is a fucking problem.
No, I know it is. I'm just giving an example, bro.
Okay, hold on. Let me try to like see if I can find a middle ground here, because like we feel this way about Sexy Red, right? If we're gonna mention black guys, what about people like Griselda? What about people like Freddie Gibbs? Because they skilled as fuck. But nigga, what they be talking about?
It's all
all made me
garbage.
serve cocaine.
It's all bullshit. I'm gonna keep it.
That's what I'm gonna say, right?
Bro.
But are we doing this? Are we doing this for like? Because here's the thing: the purpose of music, a lot of times, we're also in the entertainment industry, right? Sexy Red actually did not come in this bitch to be a music artist or to represent nobody. She came in here to be an entertainer, and we are entertained.
And that's the
Who's
thing.
we?
It's that, okay,
No.
some of the world is entertained. It's the same way. No, he's making a good point because talking about Sexy Red, Chief Keef and that were killers, bro.
Yeah,
They weren't nice. They weren't. King Von wasn't. He was a murderer. He was a serial murderer.
I was listening to that shit.
I
either.
bet you when Love, I bet you when Love Sosa came out, you knew every word.
I knew every word, but I
Who
wasn't
knew
fucking with
Sosa's-
it.
Yeah, of course.
Yo, when Finito comes on in the club,
No, we was in the UK and we knew all of his album and all of his songs and everything.
bro, if
You
I,
understand what
if I go to a random group and I'm just like, I'm a gorilla in the fucking, them niggas gonna say every word after that shit.
But that's the I ain't gonna. Okay, bro.
But
That's part of the
okay,
issue, though.
but,
That's part of the issue.
But on the flip side, sorry, shouts to Blue Hour. Blue Hour just came in the building.
Yep.
all of that.
Tight.
But on the flip side of it, I remember when Jay-Z dropped 444.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized that we were the old guys.
Mm.
Because I love that album because he's teaching me stuff. He said sorry to Beyonce for cheating. He had a whole song saying sorry. And I'm like, rah, it's grown business. When he had the story of OJ,
Yeah.
he's talking to you saying, what's your money?
Mm-hmm.
Do this, do that. I'm listening like, oh, he's telling us, this is boring. Oh, Jay-Z, this. I'm like, it's
I
not for you.
didn't even hear that amongst my age group. I like that, bro.
Bro, I heard a lot of people didn't like the album, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
A lot of people didn't like the album.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah. But he's talking. I prefer like that sort of stuff where I can sit down. Because Prophet will tell you, I'm a person that even if I'm rapping myself, I'm trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
I feel like Jay-Z's one of those artists that he will talk to you in certain songs.
True.
That you have to listen, you know?
You
But
get
that sort of narrative doesn't get pushed as much as I'm running up in the house and,
yeah.
you know?
I definitely feel like, and part of it is due to just, it is basically what's being portrayed to people and what's being seen as cool. But I don't think it's just the black community. I think it's just all of us youth as a whole. Because when the rappers that we find ourselves listening to and our influences, I was watching a video today about like how guys want to get girls, something called thug maxing, where you try to be most gangster because girls want a dangerous dude.
Right.
So every dude kind of like follows that type of thing. Every dude want to be a crash out. Every dude want to be tough.
I'm not from that era, bro.
Man,
I just made bitches laugh. I mean, I made women laugh. Like, that was my thing. If you can make a woman laugh,
yeah.
Mhm.
Nah, that's what mine was at first too. Cause the rappers I came up with, like, and even I guess I can say modern, cause Larry June is still very like us. And now he's just starting to get his shine. I'm very happy about that. I've been listening to this dude since like
I would
2019.
say, yeah. Prophet's been mentioning Larry June for a
Larry
while.
June is tough. Do you listen to Primo Rice?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, not many people know about Primo Rice too. But my whole thing was like, I listened to them. I listened to Sugar Free, so I understood the masterpiece, mouthpiece, and how that could really make a female. And I used to literally call myself the masterpiece, mouthpiece at one point. All of my lyrics was
The
just
master what?
the masterpiece,
Bro,
mouthpiece.
it's like
I
it's like some Iceberg Slim shit. It's like, I keep getting my brother.
That
I keep getting my
sounds
brother.
wild.
I keep
The
getting my
pimp-
brother.
The masterpiece mouthpiece.
All right,
Listen,
relax.
I-
Pause.
Hey,
pause.
whoa.
That
See,
sounds wild.
this is another thing. This is
Does
another.
that not sound wild?
Okay, this is another
No.
thing. Wait.
You call yourself the master what?
This is this is another thing that my generation messed up. Cause
It
why
wasn't
is
your-
that pause?
Bro, that wasn't your generation, bro. We've been
Yeah,
saying
that's Dame Dash shit, bro.
back in the day.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get cancelled. There was another phrase that we would say,
yeah,
no whatever,
yeah,
and then it turned into pause with all Dipset.
yeah.
They had that from years ago, but
Mm.
obviously we're older now, so we understand, and a lot of things sound a bit.
Yeah, I understand.
Why for that?
But I had like certain terms, right? And I also like my influence, they had their own terms, right?
Yeah.
So even me, I kind of when it came to Calgary, I was kind of tired of just like the regular lingo that we use because I found it a little weird. Like for instance, like saying I don't know if you knew this term, but like when people in high school say they had sex with a girl, they said I butched her.
I hated that.
Wait, so
song,
wait.
bro.
What is
Holy
Calgary
moly,
slang?
bro.
I've always
Bro,
asked.
okay,
What is
wait.
that? So butch means have sex.
Butch means like you
Budge.
smashed her.
Budge.
Budged, but like
Yeah.
no, because when I was in high school, it wasn't budge, it was butched.
Oh, that's nasty.
That's
word.
nasty.
That's nasty.
But yeah,
word.
budged. Let's see, what else is there? I remember because I went to Bishop McNally, right? If you were older and you were dating like a younger grade, I remember they called you a Skinner. They're like Skinner.
Mm. And this is the thing. It's not really Calgary slang because each generation has different slang, bro.
Yeah.
The shit I came up with in high school, like it was different from what these guys came up with, bro.
Yeah.
So
All in all, to say is that I kind of had my own terms. So like even when it came to like spitting game,
Mm.
I didn't call it spitting game. I called it kicking flavor. So like
okay.
in a lot of my earlier songs, like I Get You Play for y'all, I always talking about like I was kicking flavor to it. Yeah.
Mm.
And part of that also came from the influence of Craig Mack, flavor to your ear.
Yeah. Okay.